All right, and it is 11:11, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. For anyone who is able to jump in live, welcome. If you're watching the replay or watching a recording, welcome. I'm so glad that you're able to experience what is the Temple of Mystical Truth. And I am a very visual person, so I enjoy having visual effects when it comes to, having any kind of interaction. All right. Excuse me. And today's service is entitled Spiritual Mind Magnetism. All right. So again, welcome. Happy Sunday. I'm so excited to have you watching this. And I am Minister Z, or Reverend Z. I am the leader of the Temple of Mystical Truth. And we're truly just a community aimed at supporting each other in becoming more aware of, the mysteries that life has to offer, the opportunities that life has to offer, the love, the support, the community that life can truly offer. So today I'm going to discuss spiritual mind magnetism. Okay, so for today, this is the temple lineup. We are going to have a mystical attunement prayer, a divine mind attunement guided meditation, the channeled message on the topic of spiritual mind magnetism, and then I'll be giving some practical application for all of this information that we're going to absorb today. And then lastly, we'll conclude with a subconscious attunement prayer. So the intention of today is truly just diving deep past the conscious mind, shifting the energy that penetrates all layers of the mind. So rather than simply accepting the patterns of thought, the patterns of behavior, the patterns of self-doubt, or whatever it may be, really allowing yourself to know that you can have access to energy that can penetrate all layers of your mind. You can go into a meditative state and be able to penetrate the layers of your mind and really go to the center where everything is. So that is the intention for today. And now it is time for mystical attunement prayer. This is just a time to shed any unneeded energies. So I will go ahead and lead the prayer. And in metaphysical prayer, when we do pray, we direct our prayers inward to the divine energy that exists within. I begin by giving thanks for all the opportunities to have another chance to live life, to have another chance to enjoy the moments that make up life. And as we are starting a new week, we open ourselves up to being cleansed by source energy, being rid of any energies that are not truly our own, or any energies that we have assumed as our own that truly hold us back. So we allow source to cleanse us, to take the energy and transmute it to love, to take it and repurpose it. That way we may be free to live truer as our true selves every day. For this we give thanks, and so it is. Okay, so this was a little message that was channeled through me as I was presenting or preparing this presentation. And it was, much in life begins with an idea, a thought, and then reality grows from there. So really, if you look back to where an idea was put into your head, go back to childhood or adolescence, And realizing if you held on to that idea and accepted it as your truth, you're still holding on to that idea now. But if you accepted it as false for you, you were able to sorry about that, got crystals falling. You were able to rid yourself of that, then, you were truly able to move forward and reclaim your identity for yourself. Okay, now it is time for the Divine Mind Attunement Guided Meditation. Before I go ahead and begin the meditation, I want to talk about the purpose. The purpose of meditation, of this meditation, of meditation in general, is going to be really a desire and the openness to having a union with your true identity, the true being of who you are, not your ego identity that, you may put on for others to accept you, but the truth of who you are, the all capable, the all focused, the all, the vessel for the all, anything you could ever imagine, any answer you could ever look for, any question you could ever ask, it all exists within there. So finding that union with the true identity. And then, having that connection with the infinite, always knowing that whatever you need is always going to come to you because that's how the universe is set up. You are meant to attract what you need by, allowing your needs to be met. And then, really support in daily life. Meditation for me has been completely life-changing. And in that life-changing, experience of meditating consistently and going to a place of oneness with my truth, I'm able to bring that oneness out when I'm not meditating. I'm able to, access that oneness in the day-to-day in life, whether it be chaotic or calm. And really, just the focus is right now for this specific meditation, openness to receive through your breath. So I'm not asking you to focus on a whole bunch of things. I'm not asking you to essentially try to, if you never have before, contact the divine within. I'm not trying to push anything like that. Just be open to receive the channeling that I'm able to do through your breath, through focusing on your breath, and really just having that willingness to be divinely guided, as we all should have. So now I will go ahead and lead this meditation. So we begin by breathing in, just slowing our breath a little bit, making it a little more receptive than while in daily activity. Breathing in peace, breathing in security, exhaling anything that you truly don't need that is holding you back. Breathing in confidence, breathing out any need to not feel good enough. Continuing the cycle of breath, breathing in the energies that you need right now in your life. Focus on them and breathe them in. Really accepting guidance with every breath. Accepting wholeness more and more with every breath. And as you feel comfortable, allowing the top of your head, your crown to open up. Allowing a portal of divine light to enter you and begin to fill your being from the root up. With each breath, feeling more and more relaxed, feeling your ego get comfortable in the back seat. Allowing your divine mind to show you the way. Allowing supreme intelligence to be awakened within your DNA as it may have been slumbering due to lack of focus on it. Breathing in the security, knowing that no matter if you don't see it right now, you are and will always be taken care of. As a child of the universe, as a child of the divine oneness that created all. That oneness is always in you. And now you allow your focus to exist in that oneness. Any thoughts that keep you from existing at your truest potential, from here on, you will be able to be aware of it. Because with that awareness, you can know and realize what it's actually doing to you. And from there, through evolution, you want to change it. You want to fill your mind with more positive thoughts. More thoughts that give you energy, that give you life, that give you courage, that give you confidence, that make you fearless. Allow that energy to direct you now. And as we take a few more breaths here, allow the work to continue on in your subconscious. Allow the fearlessness, the freedom, the courage, the confidence to live life as authentically as you are meant to, as you are able to. Feeling secure, feeling comfortable in knowing that you don't have to lead the ship. You can be led by that which knows every way and every outcome. Last breath here. Now allow yourself to slowly come back. Come back to your body in this moment. And when you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes and we can continue. The cleansing, the feeling, the amazing calm that exists when you're able to open up and submit to the divinity within yourself. Okay, so now it is time for the channeled message. I'm so excited. Spiritual mind magnetism. I'm so excited. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and have a sip of water real quick. Okay, so in the first section of this channeled message, I'm going to explain and give you some visual stimulation in order to imagine this with me. So your mind is an energy field. It is a field of energy, as are the situations in your life, fields of energy. And all of this energy exists. You know, it's just going around, and as you go, throughout, your mind is able to send out broadcast signals. I have received the example of radio station waves. So you have the radio station and it broadcasts out a signal. So every thought that we have broadcasts out a signal. And this signal is either repelling or attracting the things that we want, or repelling and attracting the things that we don't want. So for example, there is a lot of lack mentality within societies across the world. Lack and scarcity. There's never enough. How will I be able to? What if? But as far as, the example, if someone is constantly worrying, stressing about their bills, about their responsibilities that they have to have money for, what are they going to incur? They're going to send out a radio wave to the universe, asking to receive more of the same thing. That way they can continue to repeat the lesson until they're able to learn it. Let's use the opposite example. We have someone who may not know exactly how they're going to have money to do something, but they truly believe within the depths of the layers of their mind that they will have the money to be able to do what they need to do with it. That person is sending out radio waves to the universe saying that, I don't know how, universe, I don't know how, source, but I need this. This is something that I need in order to continue on. And, really by being open to it and, taking it a step further, not just saying you need it, putting yourself on a wavelength of, I'm vibrating high enough to receive what I ask for, and knowing that it's already yours, you're able to attract it even better. You're able to attract it on a more whole level. So with every thought that we have, whether it be a thought of how you see yourself, how intelligent you think you are, how, you feel about your emotions and your sensitivity to energy, whatever it is, if the thought is lifting you up, then, you're going to receive things that are on a higher frequency of vibration. But if you're constantly thinking thoughts that are weighing you down, that are making you continue to have the misguided idea that you're not good enough, that you're not able to, then, at that point, it's going to continue to drag you down. And that's where we get in these cycles of anxiety, depression, and really not living up to our potential, not existing on the level of happiness, the level of fulfillment that we truly can, because we are being susceptible to the the negative vibrations that are pumped out into society, into the collective. And by unplugging from the collective, we're able to truly manifest a reality worthy of our dreams, worthy of who we are. So, that radio station example is a great example to know that every thought that you send out means something. And the more you think about it, the more it will want to manifest, because your thought, no matter how small, it wants to manifest. It wants to be seen on the physical dimension. So by allowing yourself to focus on the positive thoughts, not focus on the negative thoughts, you'll be able to open yourself up to more of what you do desire. And really, by having the awareness, having the knowledge, knowing that the more you think about something, the more it's going to do its best to break through the veil into reality. Not meant to scare you, but as we look around in our lives, we can see that what we focus on is able to come to fruition. And then we also have, the thoughts that we experience going and creating a memory bank. This memory bank is made up of situations we've encountered, emotions we felt, anything that we've encountered on a mental, external, or spiritual, emotional level. And as we do respond to things, let's say, for example, if you respond negatively to a negative situation, at that point, the more you do that, the more you repeat that cycle, the more you're actually going to build your memory bank up with negative situations and negativity and negative automatic responses to what happens that is negative. But if you stop now and you're able to shift your awareness, shift your perspective to the positive, and when negative things happen, allowing yourself to see it as an opportunity for you to proclaim to the universe that you are positively ready to accept the eternal blessings that are for you. So just knowing that every thought that you think, every reaction you have to a situation, it's creating a memory bank, and it has been since, we started having thoughts of our own. Since we started having, situations happen to us that would make us think. And then I briefly want to talk about the healing nature of dreams. So while we sleep, we are not, always necessarily aware of this consciously, but what's happening is that our body is set up to where we are in a state of dreaming, but at the same time, there are natural processes within the body that are rejuvenating, that are healing, that are recalibrating the body, recalibrating the mind, recalibrating the spirit. So, sleep is very important, and allowing yourself to have that time to dream, to have that time to, excuse me, be in a place of you not necessarily having to be in control, but for you to really be in a place of being open to see what you need to be aware of when you wake up, but still getting that rest, still getting that rejuvenation at the same time. Okay, next, I want to talk about like attracting like. Excuse me. So as I was saying earlier, before I do that, I'm going to take another sip. All right, so we've already begun to speak about this, about like attracting like, and the thoughts that you send out, bringing back, situations to confirm said thoughts. But really going into a deeper level, thoughts vibrate on levels of frequency. And I am going to go ahead and show this. All right. So here we have the emotional guidance scale. And we can see that there are opportunities for higher frequencies and lower frequencies. And here we can see exactly what those are. So starting at the top, we have joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, appreciation. And then, we also have passion a little bit further. And then we have enthusiasm. And then we have positive expectation belief. And then we have optimism. And then we have hopefulness. And then we get down to the bottom of the upward spiral and we have contentment. So even if you are in a place within your life where you have just become so overwhelmed with the negative thought patterns, with the negative ideas, with the negative experiences of others that are, you're carrying, then, even if you're able to just feel contentment, even if you're able to just be content with all of the amazing things that this life has for you, you are so much better off and already on your way to getting all the way up. But, once you get past that, from your contentment to that boredom, you see that downward spiral. It goes from boredom to pessimism, to frustration, irritation, impatience, overwhelmment, disappointment, doubt, worry, blame, discouragement, anger, revenge, hatred, rage, jealousy, insecurity, guilt, unworthiness, fear, grief, depression, powerless, and you feel like a victim. So as we can see here, it's very easy for your thoughts to take you all the way down. And, I know for me personally in the past, I've struggled with this spiral and being down and not being able to see the light and not knowing how to even find the light. But by allowing myself to expand my knowledge, to expand my awareness, to even just know that my thoughts are vibrating on a frequency, that was eye-opening. And now, I'm able to be very aware of these thought patterns, be aware of the ideas or the thoughts that, I hear within my mind. And really just knowing that there's no need to go all the way down. There's no need to be in that place of fear, that place of depression. All you have to do is open up to the divine within you and have that divine energy carry you all the way back up. Because that's how we get back up. It's not through our own efforts, because if we were to only try and not have any access to something greater than us, something that connects all of us, then we would never be able to get out from the depths of despair. But with that battery, the source of life itself that exists within us, we can do anything. Okay, so, positive, negative, and the subconscious mind. As we talked about earlier, the memory bank is made up of thoughts, both positive and negative, situations, both positive and negative, emotions, positive and negative, that have gone all the way down and penetrated your subconscious mind. So, going back to dreams, people may have dreams of, that make them anxious, or, dreams that really aren't comfortable, or, are unsettling. And, it's really just the subconscious mind communicating the things that are existing within the mind. So when you're able to catch this reaction that happens. So what happens is you have a thought. In that instant, you have the decision, a split decision. You allow that thought to enter your subconscious mind and let it dwell there and continue to make up your memory bank. Or you say, no, this actually isn't a thought that I want, and I'm going to neutralize said thought by giving a positive thought to, go ahead and neutralize that. So I'm not saying, if you have the okay, let's say, for example, you have the idea come in your head, oh, I'm not attractive, no one will want me, stopping that there. And rather than letting that get into your subconscious mind, knowing that that's not true and neutralizing it with a thought along the lines of, I am beautiful from the inside out, and those who are worthy of experiencing my beauty will be able to see it. And just like that, you've neutralized the thought, and it's like, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, I'm super amazing, and my personality, my spirit, my mind is just so beautiful. Who wouldn't want to experience that? So, that's a practical example of being able to neutralize those thoughts, being able to neutralize, the activity within your mind to increase the positivity that's happening there, the chances for opportunity, the chances for love, the chances for, again, the life beyond your wildest dreams. And then I want to go ahead and give a visualization exercise to kind of take this a little bit further. So if you will, go ahead and close your eyes. Continue that breath of intention, just really being open, just really fulfilling. And really allowing yourself to visualize and see the rest of your day or your next day being divinely guided by your divine mind. Allowing yourself to see your ego watching and learning and experiencing the opportunity to learn from the best. Seeing yourself accomplishing things effortlessly. Seeing yourself being more efficient than usual, accomplishing everything that you really want to get accomplished. You have no need to make excuses. You have no need to tell yourself that you can't do anything, because you are taking a back seat, allowing the universe to drive, allowing your spirit to drive, to show you. And really just feeling your physical eyes closed, experiencing an openness of heart, an openness of mind, openness to not having to control things out of fear, out of desperation, but coming from a place of abundance, of ultimate worthiness, of complete capability. And as we come back, feel free to engage in this visualization whenever you feel the need. It's just a few more breaths here, and we'll come back and continue. And we are back. Oh, I love meditation and visualization just because of the immediate calm, the immediate ability to feel the way that you want to feel, the way that you need to feel, without having to, do things externally. You're really just coming back to the oneness of who you are, the oneness you're created from. And in that oneness, you're able to feel calm, the peace that passes all understanding, the peace that passes all explanation. All right. Okay, so I like to have a quote Just something not necessarily channeled through me, but something that I've learned in my, study in seminary of, practical application, practical tools that will really help you get from here to there. So here we have the three mental keys for happiness. And this comes from the Minister's Bachelor's Degree Course Study, Volume 1, page 55 by Dr. Paul Leon Masters, the founder and the professor and writer at the University of Metaphysics. So here we have the first key. Maintain a positive, conscious mental attitude no matter what happens to you in your daily life. This cannot be stressed enough. At the same time, if we are conditioned and have within our memory bank the automatic responder to respond negatively mentally to situations, it's something that has to be retrained within us, reconditioned within us. So really just knowing that by maintaining, positive conscious mental attitude, no matter what happens, you're opening yourself up to so much more. And then we have key number 2. Daily program your subconscious mind with positive thoughts, particularly concerning your goals. Do this in a light state of meditation when the subconscious part of your mind is open to suggestion. So as we've done, a couple times within this specific service, really just going into that light state of meditation to where you're open, to where your breath is open and you're breathing in that energy and you're open to allowing your subconscious mind to be reprogrammed. So key number 3, daily sublimate negative subconscious patterns through deep meditation by allowing the natural healing energy to enter your subconscious and conscious minds. So, by taking that time every day, not only just to go into a light state of meditation, but to go into a deep state of meditation, you're able to do so much more work that would take you outwardly a lifetime probably. And you can really get it done, by consistently doing, that deep meditation, that light meditation, meditating every day and allowing yourself to be open to the guidance, to the positivity that comes out of nowhere whenever you need it. And really just being open to having true happiness and knowing that your happiness is going to be determined and defined by your mind. So knowing that when you have a happy mind, you have a happy life. You have a happy existence. You are a divine pleasure to be around, to exist with. Okay, so questions and answers. I'm going to go ahead and give some practical explanations. So in regards to, sublimating your thoughts, I gave the example of, a challenge of confidence. If you're not feeling as confident within yourself, really being able to sublimate and neutralize that thought. So, another example, if you are looking for a new job opportunity, rather than coming from a place of, the past and focusing on the past and, maybe things haven't worked out the way you wanted to, or, maybe you haven't had the opportunity that really feels right, but you've been, really just settling for things. Neutralizing that and coming from a place of, I know that I am in a place in my life where I deserve to have the perfect position that is exactly for me. I deserve to have it. That way I can do what I need to do to help the people I need to help, to raise the vibrations of the planet by living a happier, more fulfilling life. Really just being able to sublimate those thoughts with something that comes from a spiritual basis, something that comes from a place of the divine. The divine knows no lack, knows no scarcity, knows no problem. The divine is the solution. So really just allowing yourself to open up to that and to allow the divine to use you as you refocus and recreate your reality. And then also too, I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to touch on. Yeah, so as far as, a tip on practical meditation. If you are able to just start out, if you've never really meditated consistently before, just starting out with 5 minutes, taking some time to have a candle lit, have some incense lit, have some calm, soft music on, being seated at first, if that's comfortable for you. That way you don't fall asleep. And really just allowing yourself to breathe and just focus on your breath. Focus on your breath and allow the divine within you to do what it needs to do. And just do that for 5 minutes. Do that for a week. And then the next week you can do 10 minutes. And so on. But really just starting from somewhere. You don't have to go out and hike, in the mountains to a monastery. You don't have to do all that. You can have it from the comfort of your home. You can do it, with in between things that happen in your busy life. And really just knowing that there are tools to help you to be more efficient, to help you to be more successful in your life. And all you have to do is access them by going deep within you. Because other people may try to give you the answers, but all the answers are going to come from truly within. And that's, what this community is about, awakening those answers within us all. Okay, so we are to the end, and I'm so surprised, but super excited. I am still on time. So I'm going to go ahead and do a concluding prayer. And this is going to be a subconscious attunement that is going to continue working throughout your week. We come to a place of awareness. We give thanks for being able to be aware that we have access to everything we need. We have access to endless and infinite positive thoughts, positive experiences, positive people. We give thanks that our minds are being reprogrammed now and will continue to be reprogrammed to be more and more positive, more and more accepting of the divine will for our lives, more and more accepting of the worthiness that we have to live abundant lives, lives of prosperity, lives of creation, lives of support of others. So as we begin our week, we give ultimate thanks. We express ourselves in the energy of ultimate gratitude for all of the amazing opportunities, amazing things that will happen to us this week that we need not explain, but the divine will of the universe. We give thanks that it is so. We allow it to be so. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining, for watching this recording. I'm so excited. I will be here next week, same time. We meet weekly, 11:11 Eastern AM. So, if you would like to join the Temple of Mystical Truth, this is just a taste of the amazing community that is growing right now, that is starting out from the roots up. So I appreciate you joining. I'm so thankful to have you experience this. And I'm just thankful to be a vessel to channel divine messages to the masses, a person at a time. So I hope you have an amazingly blessed week. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. If you have any questions, any prayer requests, this is our email here. If you want to check out our website, that is our website link. So please stay in touch, sending you all the divine love, all the divine abundance of health, wealth, wisdom, love, peace, all of it. Have an amazing week.